Hey guys, Sam Evans here, the Electric Viking. Today we've got a pretty wild one. Neta Auto, a very well, what a company that was a very large and powerful electric car manufacturer, is spiraling into a financial abyss. This is a real serious crisis here. R&D has gone. Suppliers are protesting. They're not getting paid, and it's looking exceptionally grim. Is this another Fisker, another Nikola, another car company going bankrupt this year? Well, it appears that way. I mean, we could have Neta joining Nissan in oblivion. Neta Auto, have you heard of them? I've actually done a lot of videos on this car company. They're a big player out of China, but well, they're in deep trouble. According to multiple media sources in China, including Car News China, Neta's dismantling its entire R&D team, basically getting rid of anyone who does anything. 200 of their 1,700 staff have already been fired. Why? Well, the money's dried up. There's nothing to pay people. Sales actually fell by 98% in January, year over year. 98%. February, they sold less than 400 cars. So that's a complete collapse. Suppliers are so desperate, they're actually camping out at Neta's HQ, their headquarters in Shanghai, demanding cash. This is a full-on crisis. Why are they demanding the cash? Well, these suppliers themselves are being put into bankruptcy. This is a chain effect. I mean, one big car company this size goes bankrupt, doesn't pay its suppliers, hasn't paid them for, probably a few hundred days. And these suppliers, they'll go bankrupt themselves. That's the kind of crisis they're in. Otherwise, they wouldn't go and camp out in front of this car, in front of this factory, because they are desperate. They've been put in this situation that they shouldn't be in. Let's be fair. Neta's slashed salaries by 75% since 2023, since October of 2023. So staff are getting paid almost nothing. Some staff are on Shanghai's minimum wage. They raised $820 million last year, but that wasn't enough to save them. Debt is rumored at $1.4 billion, which is quite a lot, I think. Now, who's at fault? Well, insiders blame their ex-CEO's obsession with B2B sales over real growth, selling to businesses. Now, the founder, Fang Yongzhu's back as CEO, which is, I don't know if that's a good idea or not. He's promising an overseas focus and profitability by 2026. But with $1.4 billion owed and suppliers camping out demanding money and with no sales, to me, I don't see how any of that is remotely possible. This isn't new. EV startups are dropping like flies, but not even just EV startups. Look at Nissan. Look what's happened to them. Not even just Nissan. I mean, Nissan's debt rating has been downgraded to junk by every major ratings agency in the world. But Moody's, really probably the premier ratings agency, just downgraded the Volkswagen Group. Right? The second largest auto conglomerate in the world. Look at America though. Fisker filed for bankruptcy in 2024. They overpromised, they underdelivered, they drowned in debt. And investors, they lost billions of dollars to mum and dad investors, which sucks. Nikola, fraud scandals, and a 2023 bankruptcy filing after their hydrogen hype fizzled. In China, Hi-Fi and GU went bust in 2024. I mean, Hi-Fi was the best-selling luxury EV brand in China. They were outselling Porsche. They went bankrupt as well. Neta's joining a graveyard of companies that couldn't hack the brutal EV market. And it is brutal. As Xpeng CEO said, it's a bloodbath. Here's the kicker. Neta is betting on foreign markets and a Hong Kong IPO to survive. To be honest, there's a good chance that uninformed mum and dads, investors will go and think, oh, okay, well, this car maker, surely they've done well in the past. Surely they can do well again. I'm going to put some money into them, not knowing the situation they're actually in. With no R&D, unpaid suppliers, and sales in the toilet, can they actually pull it off? Can they resuscitate this skeleton of a company? Fang says they've weathered the worst, but personally, I'm very skeptical. China's EV price war, led by giants like BYD, is crushing smaller players. Neta is the next company on the chopping block. If you're invested in them, it's time to run. And certainly don't put any more money into this falling knife. So, what do you think? Is Neta toast? Another EV dream biting the dust here, guys. Drop your thoughts below and let me know how you feel about this. Is this a scenario that we're going to see repeated across numerous other car brands over the next 5 to 10 years? Experts say we will. Experts say even in China, even other car companies are saying there's going to be bankruptcies all over the place, not just in China, in the West. It's going to be brutal over the next 10 years. Consolidations will happen. Companies will join together. If they don't, they'll cease to exist. BYD, they have really laid down the gauntlet here because they say that their new chargers are more than twice as powerful as Tesla's V4 Superchargers, and their new chargers will be capable of 1,000 kilowatt charging speeds, which, to be honest, it makes total sense. Why build chargers today that will be obsolete in a few years' time? Why not go faster? I mean, make chargers that can provide insane amounts of power. If your electric car can handle that, great. If it can't, then so what? I mean, if you've got an EV that only charges at 100 kilowatt, you can still use it, right? I reckon this is brilliant. It's amazing what's happening in China. We've seen recently 900 kilowatt chargers from Zeekr. Now we're seeing 1,000 kilowatt chargers from BYD. The industry is just transforming in an insane way. What this means is that we're going to see electric cars capable of charging in around probably 7 or 8 minutes over the next 4 or 5 years. We're already seeing that. We're already seeing that now. I mean, the new Xpeng G6, they're saying can charge 450 kilometers of range in 8 minutes. Zeekr is saying that they have battery technology capable of charging in around 8 minutes as well. The industry is insane. We've also got, I just forgot, BYD just started selling cars in China that have dual charging ports. You can put two charging cables in at the one time to double your charging speed. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm Sam Evans. You're watching the Electric Viking. Great to have you with us. BYD, good on them. Kudos. This is fantastic. To be fair, they don't lead in any one particular way in the EV industry, electric car industry, but all of a sudden they do. And it's been a while since we could say that about BYD. I'm really pleased to hear this. BYD will unveil this new battery electric platform next Monday, as well as their ultra-fast charging technology that delivers twice the charging power of Tesla's latest V4 Superchargers. Apparently, BYD are launching their new BYD Super E platform on the 17th of March. This BYD Super E platform will reinvent pure electric technology, claim BYD.